Hello, good morning, everybody. Have to do a voiceover. My audio was messed up on the recording. I don't know what happened, so I have to dial that back in. But anyways, happy Saturday. It's a good day of flying. Um, we are on our way to Louisville Airport, and looks like we got a little cloud coverage. Here soon, uh, you'll see the clouds go away. It turns out to be a nice, beautiful day. Then we get back into a few clouds, I believe. Um, Nice day of flying. So I had a week off, week off from flying, working, and then back home, and we're gonna fly. We got some extra ratings or certifications, I should say, and it took us a while. We had to do a couple missions before we could fly our own plane. Um, while I was off, the last mission I done, I used most of that money to repair the plane, get whatever else needed fixed on it, get all that repaired, and then it charged us for insurance, so it put us in the hole. So keep that in mind if you ever do that and you take some time off. So I come back and I was like negative $13,000, so I couldn't even move the plane to the closest airport to do a mission. So we had to do a couple missions to build up some money, which wasn't too bad. Uh, so we got that taken care of. Now we're back flying our plane, flying some cargo, making some actual money again. And I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Look at the graphics and the trees down there. You're going to see it. I'll zoom in on it a little bit here throughout the video. And if you noticed, the leaves in the game are changing. Not on this flight. I didn't see it. But yesterday when I was flying through the mountains, you could see the leaves starting to change. So that's pretty cool. Game still has a lot of bugs in it, but it's working out great for me. Of course, I'm not into big, super detailed planes, so we're not having many issues. My computer was running a little bit slow yesterday. I cleared up a bunch of memory last weekend, and then somehow it was getting full again. So we had to fix it. Seems to be running all right. Hopefully, it keeps working good. It's like a 4 to 5 year old gaming laptop, less than $1,000, and it's working just fine. There's a lot of people that hate this game, and they have like multi-thousand-dollar gaming PCs and laptops, and top of the line this and that, and they're having trouble. Career mode, I think, has the most problems. Um, that's what most people seem to say. I like the career mode. Eventually, I want to do free flights too. Get on VATSIM, talk to ATC, plan flights, and do all that. But right now, I'm enjoying the career mode. I think it's a lot of fun. Love the graphics. Sometimes the computer looks like it's lagging a little bit. It's a big game. It's all cloud based, so um, I think that's part of the reason why there's a lot of hiccups too. But I don't know. It's a lot of fun though, I'll tell you that. I am addicted to it. But we're gonna fly flight sim on the weekends when we're not working. I don't have no time to play it during the week. We're gonna fly it every weekend until we raise enough money to go get our pilot's license. You may say that's a long stretch. You may say that's high hopes, big goals. But guess what? You never stop dreaming. You never know what could happen. So that's the goal. Quit truck driving and go get our pilot's license and change career paths. Will it ever happen? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it will. My friends laugh at me though. They say I'm going to be playing this game forever. And that's okay. I like it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Happy in life, got a decent job, but flying a plane, wouldn't that be so much cooler? Like I said in I think one of my other videos, I went up in a Cessna, I think it was about 2 weeks, I think, not every day, and we couldn't get approved for a loan for flight school. That's back right when I was around 18. I might have been 18. I might have been right before I was 18, and I really loved it. Couldn't get approved for a loan. Couldn't get a cosigner. Couldn't do it, and you know, started making a family, and then you have other priorities instead of trying to spend $100,000 on flight school. Back then, it might have been less than 100. Might have been around 80. I don't know. I don't know how much flight school is now. I looked at one, and I think it's full time, like 116,000 for 12 months. So I'm sure it varies. There's so many flight schools out there. The price goes up and down. I think somebody a while back had mentioned that they went all the way through flight school and did it for about 70,000. So I'm not sure. Flight school and truck driving don't mix, so in order for flight school to happen, I would have to raise enough money to pay my bills for a year and raise enough money to pay for flight school. But we're going to see where it goes. We're going to see how far we can get. I'm not bummed out. If it don't happen, it don't happen. If it happens, it happens. And we're going to keep playing the game nonetheless. This game has made it fun to get back into gaming. So still a lot to learn with all the GPSs, the approaches, VORs, LOCs, VFRs, IFRs. There's so much. I watch as many videos as I can during the week on my free time, when I'm waiting to get loaded or unloaded, when I end my day. I'm trying to watch everything and learn as much as I can. I could get I could sell this and get a plane that has the G1000s, and we're going to do that eventually, but I actually find it very interesting to learn this plane. I like it. Less reliance. I mean, it still has the autopilot and all that. It still has the GPS, but I feel like with the 430, 530, I believe that's what it is. I could be wrong. I feel like you're looking at your gauges more versus relying on a computer. I mean, you're still relying on it, but you're looking at the gauges a lot. So I don't know. I'm enjoying it, enjoying learning all of it. It's a lot, but I wish I had more time to play. But even if you gotta have good internet, right, on the road. Even if I had good internet to play this game on the road, I'm not sure I would have much time anyways. And if I did have 3 or 4 hours sitting in a dock, that would probably be like once a week, tops, maybe twice. I don't sit in docks very much, and if I do, it's not long enough to open this game and do an hour-long flight and then shut it down and then post the video. All that's probably taking upwards of 2 hours. So as soon as I get in the middle of a flight, then I'm going to be loaded or unloaded, have to move and cancel the mission. And I believe when you cancel missions, it takes your rating down, so we're not trying to do that either. So we're going to see where it goes. Appreciate you stopping by watching. We're going to have a nice flight. We're going to speed it up just a little bit here, and we're going to get there. We have a nice landing. At the end, I had my throttle halfway pulled back, and I was slowing down, and then I started turning for the runway, and I was speeding up, and I realized that I didn't pull my throttle all the way back. So that's why we had the flaps out, and we were still gaining airspeed, but we still had a good landing. And that rudder can be a little touchy. You just barely try to give it some rudder to stay on the runway, and yeah, looks like it wants to wobble and flip over. But anyways, that's all the rant. Sorry I had to turn the sound off. I gotta get that adjusted. I don't have time right now because we got to get ready to leave. We got football today. Then I'll be back playing later. So hopefully we get the sound and the mic sound and everything adjusted, and then we can talk while we're in the game. I like that a lot more than doing the voiceovers. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday, and thanks again for watching Chill Cargo.